front hall. And Miss Stokely mentioned we have actually a variety of time capsules. So it's a wonderful tradition in terms of bridging the generations of students here at the school. So to start, let's just lay a little bit of context. Digging through, I know that Merwin Greer opened somewhere in the late 1960s. And that was before I was born. I was born in 1974. And they created their first time capsule in 1972. And that was the time capsule that was opened in the year 2000 with Principal McIver. So at that time, Coburg was a lot smaller. We were only about 12,000 people, instead of the current, I think, 22,000. Merwin Greer is only 3 years old, so we're a squeaky, brand new school. Other Coburg elementary schools include Thomas Gilbard, which is now condominiums over on George Street. Grand Sign, which is now, I guess, a little bit closed. It's a continuing education school. Burnham was open and C.R. Gummel was open as well. Terry Fox wasn't even built at that time. So fast forward to 2000, that's 25 years ago. Coburg has grown, it's about 17,000. Merwin Greer's 31 years old at that point. But even in the year 2000, if you think about it, our hospital, Northumberland Hills Hospital, hasn't been built yet. It didn't open, I don't think, until 2003. Walmart and Home Depot, places that we probably go to, I don't know, once a month, they're just being developed. So I'm thinking maybe the fields have been flattened, but those buildings aren't even up yet. And the Coburg Community Center, a place that I know many of you go for sports, that doesn't open for another 16 years until 2016. So here we are in the year 2025, coming together with staff that was here in 2000. I don't think so, but I want to honor, was there anybody here in 1972 for that original? I don't think so, that would be a while ago. That would be amazing if you were here. So, to give you a little bit of flavor of what happened in the year 2000, I've taken a short excerpt from the video that was recorded. Here's the opening of the time capsule from 1972. Sure, that is a $1 bill. We don't even have $1 bills anymore. We have loonies and toonies. Does that bring you back some memories, Steph? Some of you are twitching still. The year 2000 time capsule enclosures are something that you've talked about, students, and seen every day. They're at the front of our school, behind some brass and steel plates. We have opened those time capsules, and we have them sitting up at the front, and we're going to open them up right now. I'm going to call Miss Bailey to come up and help us out with that. I found this one, and it says, Bicentennial Time Capsule. To whom it may concern, do not open until the year 2084. So this one is waiting even after our time capsule that will be closing today to open in 2050. This one's pretty neat. I don't know that I will be alive to come back in 2084. But I'm interested to see what's in there.
Trust me, I've been tempted.
So here they are. We have the primary and the junior time capsules, and we're going to unveil and show what we have. So when I opened it up, I wanted to take pictures so that I could put on the screen exactly what was there. So I opened these up on the weekend on Sunday night. I came into the school late on Sunday night. It was a little bit spooky. I opened them up and I took some pictures. So one of the things that were in the capsule was a VHS tape. I said, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to try to encode some of these. I have some of those clips for us to watch. You can see there is that a Beanie Baby? So what was in here? Boys and girls, you created your time capsule items to go in without seeing what was here, and you know there are lots of similarities. In the primary time capsule, we had lots and lots of artwork, beautiful artwork. We had things like the kindergarten list rosters with the kindergarten students practicing their names. You do that every day. We were doing that in the year 2000, the year 1972 as well. We have our calendars. We've moved those online. That's one change. You've seen the stuffing from Laura. Is Laura here with us today? No. There was lots of money. So we have pennies. And remind me, were pennies already obsolete in the year 2000, or were we still using them? We're still using them. We'll hang on to those for E2AO, I think. We had a $5 bill. And Miss Bailey, there's a $5 bill that we'll be putting in just as comparison. They're still the same color. They look a little bit different. EM has her initials on that $5 bill. Is Sydney here with us? So one thing that has continued, Pokemon. I wonder if there'll be Pokemon cards in the year 2050. There's one from the year 2000. So here's a short recording. Now it was a little bit different, kids. So nowadays, everybody that's in here, yeah, no big deal, Mr. Sidney. My mom and dad, they record me every morning, and every afternoon, and every night. But if you think about it, back in 2000, we didn't have the same type of cell phone and devices. So recording was a little bit harder. We used big camcorders and we recorded to VHS tape. So we were saying that some of these videos, the kids recorded on them might not have other video representations themselves just because it wasn't so prevalent. Here are, I think, 4 primary students saying hello to their future selves.
Hi, my name is Rebecca, and I'm 8 years old. Hi, my name is Megan. I'm grade 3, and my favorite sport is soccer.
So what was neat is we have the majority, I think, of the grade June the 8th, 2000. What's special in the woods? Over the years, we went to the woods and we saw Jack in the pulpit, umbrella, and dog-tooth violets. I remember when we first saw the Jack in the pulpit. It was just a baby, but we know it is big. That was really fun, and it looks like you were practicing cursive. Cursive went away for a little while. It's back. We're practicing cursive again. And we still have our woods that the kids went out to. I'm assuming it's the woods in the back of the field. The junior time capsule. So now we're coming over to this side. So again, I opened this up Sunday night, late Sunday night. There was another videotape with kids saying hello to themselves. There was also some notable artifacts in here. One of them was the program for the year 2000 agenda, reading back to 72 because they were opening up the time capsule from 1972. There was an article written by Miss Naismith. The audience filled a school gym decorated by the students with their own thoughts on what might be inside the capsule. One child expressed the wish that some vintage baseball cards might be inside. Another one wrote, oh geez, I hope there is 28-year-old candy because that would be funny. We do have that candy here. And we will be putting some more candy in for the year 2050. There were photographs, class photographs in the time capsule. Some of you, I think, are recognizing yourself. Metallica. Somebody was a big fan of Metallica. Someone wanted to share that they bought some jean shorts for $19.99. And I think on this next one, I scanned the wrong side. I read through a couple of letters. And on the back of this one, I'm not sure if you wanted to share your favorite actors and actresses, Kerry Russell, Johnny Depp, Ben Affleck, or if you wanted to share your favorite singer, which was on the reverse, Christina Aguilera. There were lots of notes to future selves. In this one, it reads, I'm 11 years old and I've been at Merwin Greer for 8 years. My friends are Brittany, Garland, Anna, Martina, Kayla, and Amanda. I wish to be a fashion designer when I grow up. My favorite singer is Christina Aguilera, and my favorite band is Blink-182. Next year I'm moving to Saudi Arabia for 2 years, and I'll have to read that one to see what was written there. Saudi Arabia, that sounds... You've been there, Arsh. It's on the other side of the world. Oh, you can slide over a little bit. Here's some excerpts from the junior recording.
Hi, I'm Greer, and I'm in grade 4, and I'm 9, and I just won a 4th in Christmas course. Hi, I'm Merwin, I'm in 12, and I'm in grade 6, and here I'm ready. My name is Justin, I'm in grade 6, and I hope to be a professional soccer player. I'm in grade 6, and I hope to be a fire fighter when I grow up. Hello, my name is Emily Dorsey Richardson. I am in grade 6. I'm 11. I like reading, art, and phys ed. And my two cats are Chloe and Rick. Hi, I'm John Ryan Quickly. I'm 11 years old and I'm in grade 5. When I grow up, I hope to be a professional hockey coach, just like Patrick Waugh.
So not too different than junior students. One of the common threads that I let in, there were lots of questions. I wonder how many computers will be in classrooms in the year 2025. And I want to say there's almost a device per student right now. So I just wanted to show some of our kids, right? In 1972, so that's when the first time capsule, there was the most popular computer was before personal computers. It took up like the size of a closet. And in the year 2000, when they closed the time capsule that we just opened, these were what the computers looked like. There were funny commercials with Apple products and PCs. Kids still like video games. There's still lots of talk about video games. So if you think about 1972, this was cutting edge. Everybody wanted this. It literally came out in 1972. I remember playing this when I was a kid. There was talk about kids loving their Nintendo 64, and the Sony PS2 came out. There was no Xbox at this time. There were no, well, I guess there were handhelds, but they didn't look like what they look like now. Yeah.
So it's a letter written to yourself in 2000.
Yeah, to my future self.
And what's it say,
So
basically?
it says that, well, it says my friends are Shalina, Sydney, Laura, Brittany, Joey, Josh, Daniel, Megan, Errol, Rebecca, and my teacher, Mrs. Prentice. It says I'm 8.5 years old. My favorite sport is baseball, and my favorite subject is reading. At school recess, I love to catch up with my friend, Brooke. I like to wear pants and a t-shirt. I hope I will be married and have 2 kids in the year 2025, and I do! I am married and I have 2 kids. I wanted to be a dentist. they will make another time capsule. So if my kids go to Merwin Greer school, they will remember what they did and when they went to school. Love Sheree.
Do you remember writing that?
I don't. I don't remember that or drawing this picture.
What's this mean to you to come back from Reno to this?
Because it was so special. I remember it when I was a little kid, and I remember everybody putting it in and being like, we can't wait for 25 years from now when we're 35 and we're going to be so old and we're going to see what we put in there.
So you came all the way back from Reno just for this? Well, to see family, but I mean, main reason is
but yeah, I made sure it overlapped because I wasn't going to miss this. This is so cool.
That's cool. What's it like to see everybody?
Oh my gosh, it's a blast from the past.
Have they changed?
Yes and no. No, I
Still
can
recognize everybody?
Still recognize everybody.
That's cool.
It's
Welcome
so good.
home.
Thank you, Pete.
Say hi to Mr. Guy. Hi, Mr. Guy. I've been on FaceTime with him the whole time.
Steve Snell, I was the librarian and special ed teacher at grade 4 or 5 all the same year.
Yeah.